Maybe it has something to do with, our new goal. So, new goal is to make the playoffs, and so ever since we said we are in a must-win situation, it's kind of come to fruition. So maybe I should say it from now on. But no, I think it's just really taking on the challenge of the goal. Understanding. I asked them if this is what you guys want. They're like, yeah. So what does that look like? And we talked about, a lot of games in a very short amount of time. And so, commitment to the recovery process, I think, really has a big onus. So, just credit to our medical staff. They are working overtime to get them into the positions that they are to play a little bit more fresh. And we did. We looked a little bit more fresh than last time we had this amount of games. And so, they're sacrificing. They're becoming elite pros.
Yeah. And 18 wins now, it's the most wins an expansion team has ever had in this league.
Yeah.
Do you reflect at all about just how remarkable this has been, or how do you kind of hold that thought in your head with the goal at the same time?
No, because our goal now is to make the playoffs, and that's kind of what we're focused on. So, like I said, we can't control what the teams above us and below us are doing, if they're going to win or not. So, next team up, Atlanta. We have to beat Atlanta. It's a must win. Because again, we only have to worry about controlling what we can control. And I thought our effort in the second half, keeping them to 19 points, just again, credit to, we made a couple of adjustments, and then, only allowing them 6 paint points, which they had 22 in the first half. Again, just making the key adjustments, but then also the players commanding and demanding each other when they're on the floor. I said, I'll just don't look connected for some reason on the defensive end. And then all of a sudden, they're connected, they're talking, and they're putting each other in the correct positions for us to be successful. So that was really key.
And then after the Washington game, where you guys almost lost that, this was a game where you kind of kept your foot on the gas and just kind of built on that lead. How important was that for you guys to just kind of see that you can do that and expand on a lead and not let them come back?
Well, I think we figured out too, defend without fouling is key. We can't allow the opponent be continuing to shoot free throws to get back in the game. So it was a point of emphasis. Show your hands, get your body position early. Be smart. Don't even put your hands down, because sometimes even if we're not fouling but our hands are down, they're calling fouls. And so I'm just continue to show hands. Don't get frustrated. It's hard to win on the road because, again, we sometimes see some home cooking for the other team, and so we just have to play smart, continuing to play smart, connected, and encourage each other through some of these tough moments when we do get some bad calls. It's just hey, just next play mentality. I thought V did a great job leading us.
In this game, you guys went to the free throw line 25 times. What does it say just about the way you guys were kind of rushing the interior and getting to the hoop?
Well, they switched. So when they were switching, and we got John Chechi and even Illy, rolling down to the paint, and so we just got freedom of movement type fouls to where we're trying to post, and then their guards were grabbing. So just credit to us getting into those situations where we're creating mismatches inside, and then everyone just being on the same string to just stay spaced and then getting that ball inside. So. Our players were connected on both ends, which wasn't like that in the first half, but it definitely came to fruition in the second.
I know I asked you about the three-point shooting before the game, but this is the second game in a row where you've set season high in three-point shooting. How rewarding is that to see that the let it fly mentality is really coming to fruition right now?
Yeah, it's not really so much as we like to say it's the let it fly mentality. It's their ability to make each other shoot quality shots. That ball is just moving, and you could see it, and you could see them creating constant quality shots for their teammates, and I think it's just being a selfless team. That's what I see more than just let it fly mentality. We are confident into continuing to hit the hot hand. I think you noticed that Illy was 4 for 4, so we continually found her. Ja started off, couldn't miss. She was unconscious. I was I don't want to take you out, but she was huffing and puffing. So just credit for Ja for hitting big shots at the beginning. It gives us a little cushion too to breathe. And then honestly too, our defense creating more shots helps. So when we ramp up our defense and we're locked, then you're going to get quality shots a lot in transition. So again, credit to us just taking onus of Landon making adjustments and getting into them a little bit and making sure we're coming out with the best defensive effort.
Sometimes when a team is making a playoff run, they won't talk about the end goal of we want to go to the playoffs. It'll be more one game at a time. What made you kind of think that this group, that the messaging of we want to make the playoffs was going to resonate to start bringing that up now?
I don't know. I don't know if this stuff is gonna work for us. Literally, like I'm a first year head coach. You know, I lean on my mentors. You know, Armand Hill, he highly suggested it. Like, hey, let's bring this up to him. Let's show him. And so that's what we did. We showed him on the screen. This is, you know, what we want to do. This is our goal. Sometimes visual goals help. And so, yeah, I mean, I have great mentors, and you know, maybe it's worked in his past, and so I say, why not? Let's take a shot at it. But again, it's the girls, it's the players. They're owning up to it. They're understanding. I'll sacrifice, coach. Like, I'll sacrifice and get more recovery. Like 6 games in 11 days. Yeah. You know, we're 4-0. So now we got to get the 5th one. So this is really going to test what type of mentality we really have. Do we have that mental toughness? Do we have that mental toughness that we're playing a little bit fatigued? Do we let fatigue, you know, affect us, or do we stay connected and we fight together? So I hope we stay connected and fight together. But honestly, Marissa, I don't know. I'm learning as you're learning. Yeah.
We talked about Eliana being 4-on-4.
Yep.
You found her on like pick and pop situations. Do you focus on that when she's on the floor?
It just depends. It's really Veronica and Carla's reads. You know what I mean? She didn't get them all in the pop. We mix it up too on just like paint and spray. So it just kind of, like I said, with the beauty of our team, it's equal opportunity. You know, when you have equal opportunity, we always tend to have like at least 4 or 5 players in double digits, and I think that's what's hard when you try to guard us, is because we can play in space and then we're not afraid to share the ball. But yeah, she did have a couple pick and pops, but again, that's V and Carla's call, and they're the ones making the calls and making the reads. I just kind of sit back and nod my head. Yeah.
Great, thank you.
Thanks, you guys. Appreciate it.
It'll depend on like different scenarios of people clinching and stuff.
No, she mean once after how many games?
Yeah, sorry, after.
Oh, I don't know the
No.
magic number. Do we? Is there a magic number?
There is no
No,
number?
Yeah,
It's too
there is
close.
depends
It's too
on
close.
Yeah.
Too close.
We're still so close.
Okay, we're good.
Cool. Yeah, 4 wins in a row for you guys now. Like, what do you feel like's kind of been clicking in this last stretch the most?
Yeah, I think we're just playing very good, very confident. We know what everybody needs to do. I think we are spreading the floor very well, but also like the communication, I think we raised that. It's always something that also our leader pointed out at us, like Mo, Tammy, Tim. They always point out to us that we are not communicating enough, and I think now that we are communicating more, we are also seeing those results on the court.
As for both of you, the 3-point shooting, especially the last 2 games have been setting season highs in both games. What's kind of changed on that shot? I mean, it's more the communication and all of that stuff, but like, has something else changed? Natalie talked a little bit about the spacing before the game. Like, what are you guys kind of seeing for the 3-point shot specifically?
I mean, like she said, we spread the floor and we just, you know, like it's our mindset to let it fly. So we just, you know, I don't think we think too much. And it's quality shots also, because I think we're passing each other the ball like way better than before also, and I think it helps a lot the 3-point percentage.
Is that just chemistry of having like a consistent lineup a little bit more than earlier this season, do you think?
I mean, yeah, for sure that didn't help, but you're asking the 2 of us that we were actually gone. So I can't really, you know. But for sure, it's, you know, probably also those roster changing, it didn't help at all, everything, also the rhythm on the floor. So for sure now that, you know, we're all back, we're all settled in, I think we are seeing also a result from, you know, time spending together on the court and, you know, that chemistry that we are developing.
This was the 18th win of the season, which is now the most an expansion team has ever had in the WNBA. Do you feel that, like the history kind of going on? Do you take a second to like reflect on just like how remarkable this year has been?
Not really, honestly. We're just here to win, and I think we don't really care about if we are an expansion team or not. Like, we just want to win. That's how we, you know, approach the game every night.
Chachi, you were on a team that went to the finals last year. What's it feel like when you're on like a team that can make a special run like that? Are you able to kind of just like help this team understand what a deep playoff run can look like?
Yeah, I mean, last year was a great experience for me personally, being part of the Lynx that actually reached the finals. So it was, you know, just super nice to witness how it takes to actually get to a WNBA finals. So I will try to, you know, give advice for my small part what I can do. But you know, also at the other side, every team is different. So I think we're just enjoying our journey here, and I think we're creating, you know, our own leader, our own, you know, things inside the team. So I think it's good.
I will talk with Janelle later.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Je te fais avant.
Yeah,
Je vais faire ça là maintenant?
Ouais, enfin.
You want to do a quick interview? You want me to get out?
That's fine. We can do it maybe right out
Yeah.
here.
Okay.
Yeah.